what happened in the last round was down to those ultimates clearing positions. So now we have to wait and see. The instant response is there's going to be an ult straight away coming out of Nats just to try and lock down mid, and then they're going to look
no
to
access to sight
the remaining players.
A quick tip to safe.
Oh no!
Wow.
Wait,
Devil's
what?
got aggressive and Nags is taking him down. The op in the hands of a Sage.
Oh my god.
Opening and out just the perfect time for kru. Gambit have constantly put down recons, flashes, something like that, but this time they choose to go aggressive, and it's the one time the kru are ready for it.
Yeah, this is sometimes what we see from CNET as well, just that Sage operator just
it's a
locking
book,
down
it's a
portion
book
of the map, and as said, it looks like kru have read this one almost perfectly. Still though, it's definitely not going to be an easy battle to do something within this round. Just based on that Viper's Pit already being down, other utility remaining, they're now going to look to clear out the bathrooms, and although this B site is the more vulnerable of the two, with the aggressive positioning and that clear, you can see the third player looking to try and bolster up on B.
If Defo wasn't a Jet, there's no way he peeks that. When you pop a Viper's Pit on one side of the map, you don't really need to get aggressive, but why not? When you have that dash available, this is dangerous.
Holy shit. You get such bad timing doing that.
Why wouldn't you be?
Yeah. I feel like it never happened in CS League, but this game feels like it can happen anytime.
As they come around the corner,
oh my
Chronicle.
god. I told you! Chronicle just... Holy fuck. This guy just single-handedly took the game into his hands.
Biggest impact right now on this team.
I
Dude.
don't understand how he manages to not only find the 4 kills, but
the RGX Vandal.
him as well.
The RGX Vandal. I told you.
Oh my god.
From Chronicle. He
What
is
a round.
having one of the best tournaments. I think he's definitely in the running for MVP if they manage to get into that final. And that has got to be
what are you supposed to think?
heartbreaking. The entries that they found, a 3 versus 5.
Holy
shit. I just punched someone.
They have to get back
Wait, I think he just solo one Gambit the fucking
spam those ultimates
the map.
and only just managed to scrape the round.
Wait, this might be a Gambit map. Oh no, Chronicle's dead.
No, wait, Chronicle's dead. That's game.
Oh my god! What, dude? What the fuck is this?
Wait.
Upping the aggression completely, and now they've got a 4v3 post plant.
Dude,
oh my god.
One of the rifles, the other 2 deep.
We start cheering on Chronicle,
and
and
the other
that
side
happens.
is the weaponry. It's not there for a retake for Gambit. They've got themselves a single rifle. Another's been retrieved at least for Defo, so he can look to try and take some space into the side.
There's literally like they have so much util.
Oh, Brimstone! Wait, they can stick it maybe.
It's just going to be stuck within it.
Oh,
it's not
it doesn't
actually being
hit.
tagged by the Molotov. He's just gonna
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait.
Oh, Drifty! At 11 tag?
Wait, how's their money? Wait, isn't their money fucked? Or no?
I think they are.
Wait.
Well, not too.
You imagine 11 to 11 off the back of it, but luckily,
okay, their money's chilling.
Oh my god.
Yeah, can I get a technical breather, please?
12
to 10, kru guaranteeing themselves at
that
least
Molly
a
did
time
fully
with 2 chances
there.
to close this out.
I mean,
one round, all that's needed to put Latin America
in
one round.
finals.
How do you secure the 1 round?
Seen this coming. Hell, I don't think kru would
Take shower control, of course. That's in the picture
and
book.
now it's a very real possibility.
This guy's playing aim labs right now.
Early round out of bathrooms completely.
As said, it's never over though for Gambit. We've seen them fight back to overtime.
They're just going B again.
Deficit before. This time they need just
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Again,
there you go.
Come up to some hugely
Up on that side.
This guy's going through T-spawn. What is this pad thing?
This time though, they do have a buy, but the ultimates are a miss. And on the other side, there's some pretty crucial ones.
I feel like Nats gets spammed.
Just playing on the edge of this Viper utility. They've got to be so careful to make sure that they clear
There's no way this works, Nats.
hiding within their own smoke
Oh my, what am I saying?
No access to sight. No access to sight. Nats ace? Nats ace?
Nats ace now.
Oh my god.
My god.
will steal it away, but they respond.
Oh,
and with that being said, my mom just asked me if I want Chipotle.
Yes.
And to fight for overtime, Gambit come in with 2 ultimates already and 2
What's the buy gonna be?
on the edge. This is absolutely incredible. Nats loves to play in that little corner. We saw him jump in just a second before hookah control was taken.
What a fucking game we have on our hands.
I can't. I feel anxious.
I'm kind of anxious too. Oh, Kru needs a fucking miracle.
Oh my, it's going to OT.
In fact, Nags is even going to be dropped the Spectre just so he has a weapon. It's all on the line for them right now, and the Hunter's Fury deployed to try and catch a couple off. Already the tag there, Kesnet will survive. But Mazzino loses his health as well.
Yeah, they should be.
I mean, two of them got hit.
That's definitely not ideal. They really want to.
You definitely fight for this orb, right? You don't want to get Sky the Brimble or the Brimble.
Yeah, I think they got the orb right.
To get that in, bring them
no,
closer to an ult.
Not yet.
Especially Mazzino.
Look at this. They are fighting for this ult.
Both could be the difference maker, but they're still looking to try and fight for this.
If I'm Defo, I just peek and call it a day.
Holy
Chronicle, dude. Holy shit.
I think Kloss goes for his play. Kloss got it.
Chronicle's a difference maker right now.
No, actually.
Towards bathroom and being pressured from both sides. This is a little scary. Nags.
Oh my! Wait, if he gets the kill, he has res.
On the other side, but Defo at least manages to secure his back. Now looks to the site where Dalzik and Klaus are trying to get the plant in. In fact, no, they're trying to bring the fight to them all the way into the spawn. But look at Shados. He's holding for it. He's conscious of this play, and now he's got the spike as well. Gambit looking to take us all the way to overtime, unless Klaus can do something.
Holy
It's going to be on the final map. What an incredible way to close out the semis here at Champions. Kru put up one hell of a fight, but now as we hit overtime, it's anyone's game.
Chronicle and friends.
I can't believe what I'm watching. Like, this was the game that I sort of said, like, I want it to deliver so bad that I almost feel like it won't. Like, that's how I started today off. I was like, I want this to be a close game. I want it to go to 3 maps. I didn't even question overtime. Like, I didn't think that would be possible. Just the way that both these teams play, both of these teams performing so strong in these 3rd maps. And it's gone all the way again. 10-4 down, Gambit. 10-4 down.
Yeah.
12-10 down. Just 1 needed. That was all it took. And they managed to grind it back. An ace out from Chronicle in a 3 versus 5. A quad kill out from Nats in an aggressive round. And then Chronicle again here. It has been one of the greatest fightbacks I've ever seen. And now it gets to OT, and it is anyone's match.
We have 2 of the best teams for it as well. Both of these teams have proven time and time again.
I feel like this should have been the grand finals.
Oh my god.
A timeout moving into this. You see the stress they're under. I don't think
really good so far.
given them this tough of a fight for a long,
Hopefully the grand finals are as good.
Kru on the other hand, my god, they took down Sentinels. They took down Fnatic, a 3rd finalist now on the plate. But can they finish their meal? This defensive side is about to have a pretty big test in 35 seconds.
Kesset's just gonna get 2 aces right here. Calling it right now.
Players' hearts must be racing.
Yeah, Defo's actually gone for a glass cannon operator as well. No shields, doesn't have the majority of his utility as well.
I don't.
So
do you like
they might be
opping on an OT?
some level of aggression out from
Yeah.
Kru here. Now, bear in mind, both teams were
on attack.
way better.
I feel like
when it
it's
came to the
so
defensive
hard.
side.
Oh, an attack?
Obviously, when it gets to OT.
Sometimes depends what I'm
These are
doing.
where the cheesy strats comes out. This is where you get to the back of your
I think it's
notepad
kinda
and just
troll,
start reading the random stuff.
It can be
Down
troll.
in the hopes that one day it will be useful.
Yeah, you just need to have like a good idea
The
around
question
it.
is, who has the goal
I mean, I'm not a
to
good
test it
opper,
to
so
the limit?
my opinion's kind of
And who's going to be the one to close it out?
I'm looking at the players, Tom, and things are tense on the stage. Redgar giving a few motivational shouts to his teammates. I've never seen that man fired up, but he is in the game right now. We kick things off in overtime with Gambit on the attack, and they are taking it slowly, but they do pressure in towards bathroom. They're spamming every angle, but ultimately
in OT, everyone just spams everything. Shroud, let me clear that real quick.
You can see that Shados is the one that they decide to give it to. Now 2 away from having himself the Seekers. One mistake, one misstep here can cost you it all.
Look how passive everyone's playing. So scared.
The operator scoped in on him, and he goes a little too wide. That's the opening for Gambit.
See?
Yeah, the pixel shot connected. And
yeah, but he kind of messed the jump spot up, let's be real.
Try and reclaim that ground. There's also going to be aggressive pushing coming through, but the information is there. Rotation already making its way.
Oh, and that's going for his work.
They've left this B site fairly vulnerable,
but
by the looks of it, at least for now, the gamble's
Oh
correct.
my
takes
god.
The space, and they're gonna TP. They're gonna
come on, Delta, call it.
Rotation in towards the
Magazine,
B site.
9 and 19. This guy always shows up when they need him the
Go
most.
huge here, Mitch.
I like what Nats did. He waited inside the teleporters, waited
Guy's
for his
better be
teammates,
massive.
pushed out. Now they can 3-man take the site. Nags on the back, hasn't been spotted. The spray is good for Nats. The spike delayed a little longer. 15 seconds on the clock. They need to get this planted, but they've got the manpower to cover the angles. Nags is pressured on the backside. Chronicle taking a big pushing forward. Guessed it. It has to be tanked.
Oh my god, the nature's too far.
Maintains 16 HP. He's alive on the site, but only barely, and Kesnit's gonna deal with him. Down to the
There's a rocket!
Holy shit.
But it won't land. Doesn't find the target this time around, and Defo scoped in with the operator. No dash online.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Dude, if he hit that nade, holy shit.
Point for Gambit.
Do you think he risks his life and jumps out and throws a nade correctly?
Oh my god, man, that was almost so
It
good.
now goes down to Kru to try and
feel
win
that?
around the
Yeah.
attack.
Wait, dude, he had 10 HP and he did
An
that.
incredible peak, the timing,
Yeah.
perfect. He almost that's the thing as well. He was so close to denying that
look at
spike
that bug.
and then
You
the
see
round
that?
is over. That was millimeters from that nade landing, and even just his spray nearly killed him off as well. That was the tightest of margins to give Gambit the lead. Now they need to do what they've done for
If
the
that
rest
rocket
of the
hit,
round.
if that
Offensive
fucking,
round.
if that nade hit.
As well, right? Threw it towards the deep side along. If he went close, that round was over. So many small decisions that end up being the difference maker.
Lineup.
And it looks like Kru want to up the pace. My God, we haven't seen him go.
Wait, the
this
flash
quickly.
is coming.
Oh my god.
And Nats
Oh,
attempting to punish on the back of the flash is caught.
Grab the orb for
You
rocket.
might be a
Opening for
little
Kru
behind
to try
here.
and stay alive at champions.
Oh, I am? Okay, my bad,
Yeah.
my bad.
One
No,
of the
no, it's all
showstopper
good, it's all good.
already. A chance for
yeah.
Wow.
Kesnit to potentially be that difference maker. That
Imagine this goes to
superstar
like
that we've seen
2020.
throughout the entirety of this
I'm gonna
tournament.
Maybe even
puke if it
A
does.
2-2 split for Gambit, but with aggressive
surprised that
presence in towards the
Nats not so
bathrooms.
aggro
Defo will
there.
keep that control for now, but it is patient
Yeah.
from Kru. They're expecting
I'm
some
sure
sort of
that he
aggressive
kinda
response.
wanted
They're
that play.
expecting someone to attempt to make a play, but for now, it's a standstill.
They just blew Silverdrawn, right? Yeah, and they saw that guy.
Kru.
I'm wondering if they're gonna nade Cubby. If they nade Cubby at A, they get another free kill.
But as that timer turns from a friend
I feel
to a
like every
foe,
raise will.
they have
Oh
to
my
go
god, what a
for
flash! Did you
pass to
see
get
that?
clear
He
and
curved it
entirely
perfectly.
with Nats not alive.
I think he'll nade
Left
backside.
pressure on the moving
Oh.
there's the
Redgar?
opening.
Oh.
Redgar with 2, with
Oh
3.
my god.
Oh my
I mean, he
god.
made it winnable.
2v2, but
Across the line.
Sage-
It's a
Sage- or,
2v2.
Jet has an
Kru,
op.
wall off the spawn, slow down. That buys them time to plant.
What's his
They'll be
plan?
able to set themselves up for post plans. Klaus
I mean, I don't
still
think it
with a snake
matters,
fight to
but-
play with, but they are not going passive. They are staying
peek off of me,
up
dude. Just peek
in
off
their
of me.
opponent's face.
Oh, the
And
way
this is a
they're
good setup.
holding.
When
I'm gonna
Klaus takes
No,
the
Bot
lead,
is dialed
Klaus will
in.
be able to jump on top and try for the assist. They're walking out.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Klaus.
I knew Klaus was dialed
With
in.
another
Just look at his
triple,
face
we will
cam. He's
go
just
to
in it.
overtime number 2.
It's like he's Viper.
Both rounds.
All right.
One player surviving
13-13.
both rounds, coming down to the wire.
I don't even care who
Both
wins at
teams
this
trying
point.
their very best to
They
clutch
both
this one
deserve
out.
it.
I just
We'll
want
go
Kru.
a little bit longer. It's not
Nah, you
done
can't have
just
both.
yet.
What?
No, no. It's not how the game works, Teddy.
Honestly, well, we're gonna get the numbers
Only
on
one
number
makes
2.
it
I
out.
don't know how far this is gonna go. I think
both
we've
playing
actually
so well,
casted
you know?
the
Yeah, can we get a
longest
vote to
run in
draw?
history
They both
combined.
deserve.
I wouldn't mind.
What am I saying?
What was that?
We saw a time zone.
Like this.
We might die.
Vote to draw.
I'm ready for it, man. Round 27. I mean, this has been a marathon for both of these teams. Sure, they get breaks between the maps, but
Wait.
it's not designed to go
There's-
this long. Recon up top. Nags is safe. That's a big miscalculation by Gambit, but they do well to not get punished.
Wow,
God, they
he
didn't
could've
die
lived that.
there.
Gonna try and clear him out of this position. Getting hookah control a little bit more difficult when you don't have that raise available.
I think it'd
But
be
I'm so
super
scared.
cool
They
to
need
see
like a
Kru
smoke
win.
or something, or like a
making things
flash.
very
Yeah,
Or...
go
difficult.
smoke.
Actually, Mazino's
Actually,
gonna
nah,
try
my
and
boy
jump in to
Mazino's
support
coming in
his teammate.
with the heat.
If this is where the brawl goes down, he wants to be there to see it.
I think the Redguard just took the TP to try and keep those A players in position. Stops the rotation from
Oh my
coming
god.
through. Kru,
Okay,
stay
that's a
aggressive
little
and try to fight
ambitious.
For this hookah control,
He
but
just started
Nats
running and
managed to
shooting
find
and
the opening,
crossing.
and now they look to the side of B.
Oh my god.
Making their way out of
team
hookah will be
satchel.
difficult, but they have a player on long shade.
But there's one man,
Flash
one
primed and
Kesnit.
ready to make its way around to get these players
Oh,
out.
I thought he was
onto
gonna
the site.
shoot through the smoke for a second.
It's only a matter of time now with 40 seconds on the clock. We know that Gambit like to take their time, but not by that much. There's the smokes, there's the flash, and now out they come.
Oh,
Kesnit has got
one.
himself into a good position.
What?
And look at that
I told you,
crossfire.
one man, one
Oh,
Kesnit.
it's so
One
nicely
man and it's
played by
Kesnit.
Kru.
2v1,
Redgar.
Redgar.
2v1. The
He heard
IGL
the
of
TP.
Redgar has it all to do And it's almost impossible to even plant at this
Look at the
point
time.
as he looks
Look
to
at the
sneak
time.
in towards the spawn. He has to be careful. The angle held from inside of Hookah. He'll smoke it. He'll move in through. And he'll take Delzik down.
Oh my god,
The ball's on close right now.
And Kru
Oh.
now sit on
I don't like this.
point,
Fuck.
looking to eliminate the
Holy.
defending champions.
Again, it comes
Oh
down
my
to
god,
the
why?
a tasty little
Holy
fake
shit.
coming out from Redguard to turn it into
Dude,
that
how
one
can they just
versus
hit
one
that?
scenario.
Oh,
And there was a
Octagon.
moment,
That is unreal.
just a moment.
See, look at
where
that
Oh, he didn't have enough
defense.
bullets.
out. This crossfire as well. Kesnit, Mazzino doing incredible work on that B site. And now it comes down again to that.
Oh, that's a
defensive
tilter.
gambit.
That's a
If
tilter.
They can keep themselves in
Nice
this.
try.
Especially
The
because
thing
they
that
had
I-
a man advantage right there.
Yeah.
Tom,
Oh,
I
they
can't
break the
describe
guard.
what this game is doing to my emotions.
Okay.
Chronicles
He had to buy a
alive.
judge.
Being in the player's shoes right now,
Wait, he just
Gambit
bought a judge
are under
on
so much
OT.
pressure. Kru,
What do you think about this?
everything that they've fought for, this team is stuck together through thick and thin. Mostly thin on the international
As
stage.
if he's got a judge in this round.
And it's the same setup
Oh
we saw
my
before.
God,
Defo
how many does he
looking
get?
to take the opening, he'll find a shot, no kill, but then the judge comes in. Redgar's good for 2. Defo in with another, but he'll fall.
I'm
The
done.
That's
Gonna
cringe.
see
I don't
I
even like
a
that.
little bit.
cannot.
Klaus is too
I'm
low.
not even happy
can't.
after watching
If he
that.
goes into a fight now, he might just fall, and Delzik's nowhere nearby to trade. A decision has to be
Nerf the
made
gun.
here and now. Where do they go? And the plant faked out the spray coming through, but Nats won't find anything with it. Still, eventually they need to move. What a shot by Delzik! With Shade off down, he's all
my
alone.
fucking
and
god,
Nats
dude.
God.
double up to bring us to overtime.
Yeah,
number
I'd be
3.
typing in all chat right now, like cringe,
Going.
buying a judge in
Run it
OT.
back one more time. I'd love that that play finally came through. They've been trying to use that bait and switch for the entirety of their defensive side. Not once have we seen that push
Another
running
OT.
down mid. It just hasn't
I want more
actually
OT
happened
rounds.
from them.
More.
And
Give 'em more.
finally
Give me
Kru
more.
decide to go walking through, and they're met with a judge. And of course, it's in the hands of Redgar. We go once again. It's going to be that operator back on board for Defo. He actually dropped it for the previous round, but they are clearly planning something on this aggressive jet.
Oh, they have got an idea of what they want to do here. The flash is going to catch him, though. It's going to slow him down too much. The enemy team of Kru looking to try and get themselves a little early control over B long. It's denied, and now the thing is they don't know this operator is here. It hasn't been given away just yet. Now
They know he has an op.
Wait, that dog.
He like instantly like
Some aggressive
Killed it.
Yeah,
positioning.
left
We've
hook.
seen this a lot from Nags, looking to try and hold on to that control. Kesnit already rotating over, but Nats is trying to be sneaky on the other side of the map. We know this is exactly what he does, just looking to try and take that control, make things a little
Oh
bit more
my
awkward.
God.
As he tries to sneak through, is he going to be able to catch
Oh
one?
my
No!
God.
What a
reaction
shot.
from Klaus could be the difference maker, but there are still a few players here on the other side. The push looking to try and come in onto
Oh,
B.
he almost got the spam right there.
Nats has tried that one too many times. They've gotten wise to his
Reload,
little lurk
Mazzino.
play. Kru reaping the rewards of that information read. 40 seconds on the clock. We've seen this before from Gambit. The last second execs into the B site. It's become a recurring theme. That's why Kesnit has his nade in hand ready to fire it through. They've
Oh,
spotted
the
the
nade.
player inside of Hookah, but Nags manages
just
to make
TP'd.
it away. Luckily, Mazzino
They double
danger if he
TP.
peeks into that operator, and in fact, it's going to be a full
didn't
rotate.
rotate.
Gambit are fast pushing the ace.
But it's a
Vermont?
2-man hold.
Oh, the
Oh no!
volley!
They can't do
It's
anything!
going to slow them completely.
Brimmy with the
Delzik's
stimmy!
and they cannot trade. That
Brimmy with the
stimmy!
Oh my god!
Delzik
Oh
finishes
my
off the round on a 3K. 15
Oh, you ran it
and
too
another
close.
chance for Kru.
What
Oh
a time
my
to get a
God.
prime gaming flawless. Yeah, sure, it has no effect on the economy of the game, but it does have an effect on the mental, I'm sure. A fantastic read. And the fact that Delzik, knowing how slow this Gambit side likes to play, holds the Molotov until the last possible seconds, catches that rotation,
Okay.
holds them all the way in.
Holy
And now,
fuck,
once
man.
again, a chance
Kru
for them to take this,
timeout.
and they are going to call another pause, Mitch.
They
They're
only
gonna
have one
give
timeout for
themselves
the entire
and us
OT, right?
Another blunder.
No, one per OT, I'm
For the
pretty sure.
side of Gambit, sure.
Like-
we know that their
You
defensive
mean like,
side has been
like
stronger
13-13,
thus
they get
far, but
another
that
one,
is
14-14?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It is just being backed into a corner again.
That's what I
and again.
thought, but
it doesn't feel nice.
that'd be a lot of
Having
timeouts.
to constantly fight for survival, you know eventually you're going to slip up. So you got to close this game out before that happens. And in Kru's perspective, they're fired up. They're ready to go. No doubt Gambit are upset about how they just lost that round. And remember, In the previous
I'm so fucking hungry.
I'm jittery. I'm so scared.
Yeah, it was a little bit spicy,
take
something
it
a
out
little
of
bit
sub.
risky. But now they have to try and come up with
Take
something
it out of
new,
sub.
and the same can be said for the attack side of Kru. It's where
We
they
can only
struggled.
imagine what's in that
A lot
drink.
of it came down to some aggressive pushes in previous
Holy
rounds
shit.
where they managed to catch out a player pushing in the form of...
Yeah, I was wondering,
do people take off their earrings when they
I'm not
play?
sure.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
gonna be recreated
no, they keep it on.
Keep it on.
And again,
I always
think
wondered
it's
that
just
too,
gonna come
actually.
down to the individual
Like in
players who's
during
gonna
a
perform in
headset,
the round, but
if you have like
Yeah.
dangling
that
earrings,
opportunity
I don't
once
know.
again for Kru to close it, Mitch.
You keep it on.
In the middle of
they
this
can do it this
intense
time.
game, I'm just wondering that.
I see a lot of conversation over on the side of Gambit. Nats
I've thought that a few times.
dishing out some information.
Round 30, it's like a
to his
CF game,
teammates.
chat.
I do wonder
This
if
is
we'll
actually-
get some early
they had
aggression
16,
on the back
14.
of that. It looks like with this operator in hand, Defo
16,
wants
14?
to push up. Remember,
Whoa.
we saw him attempt some B-long aggro and get completely ruined. This time, it will be around middle that he looks for it. The smoke, or the star rather, recalled instantly to try and lull them into a false sense of security on that attacking side, but Kru are taking this slow. They look at one part of the map, which is hookah, where they want to get aggressive. And the
Dude, what if
rest of
Kyedae
it
one-taps
is
this guy?
just being held,
Whew.
hoping that
He
Gambit
saw the top of his
make a
head.
mistake.
He saw him. That's information for
Oh,
Nats. I
God.
think Kesnit might have seen the
I
jump as
hate
well.
this,
so
Tyson. I
both
hate this. I
players just
hate
gonna
this.
fall off.
Imagine playing right now, Kyedae.
I would be fuck.
Now I'm sure
No.
that there
Well,
is Red Guard just
Are you
waiting
kidding
to try
me?
and
Oh,
put
those
up a
dogs
smoke
gonna be
to allow
money.
him to escape, but
Yep.
it's going to be
You have to use a
forced up the
dash
angle all
for
the way back
basically
to the
a
side,
dog.
Use a
spotted
dash and
by the
updraft.
Tiger, and this is almost just a ruse.
For the dog.
The second they
Good
push
trade.
him back,
We take
they
that.
instantly go
Would you feel
rotating.
nervous
There's
if
no
you
more
were playing
information
this?
available
Because
for
you
the
know
side
how
of Gambit.
No.
And there's a vulnerable site.
Nice nade. This forces Nats to play inside the site, but Shadows,
Oh, Shadows?
has that covering
Oh
fire from the
my
side.
God.
Nats
Oh God.
showing up and eliminating the hookah push. Kru
Wow.
run headfirst into a brick wall. The spike is down on the site, and Gambit
Another
have full
OT
control,
chat.
full rotations.
Oh my
All of their
God.
bases are covered.
Unless
They need a miracle on the side
Maxi.
of Kru to get away with this, and Delzik sneaking out of hookah on 1 HP won't be it. We are going to
Shadows.
another overtime.
Shadows with a big round.
Holy
We've
fuck.
seen these multi-frags from
Oh my
Gambit
God.
time and time again. 30 rounds already played, and it is not done just yet. And again, we're going to see
Magzine is
Gambit
due
go
for a
back
round.
He is
onto
due.
that attacking side to see what they can grind out here.
He's gonna get one right here, right
It
now.
just feels that they're matching each other man for man, pound
A
for pound. The
psychiatrist will be
second
hearing
that
about this
elimination is on the table for Gambit, it's like they just hit a different gear. It's actually terrifying. It's like, oh, we're 10-4 down. Now we're the best team in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's even again. Back to normal. It is just ridiculous.
Holy
and we go
fuck.
again.
Kru's defense, though, has been strong.
First
I
round,
mean,
first round.
they've looked good in these OTs, that's for damn sure. You saw it, though, Gambit slowing it down, leaving it to the last second. That clock has been an enemy of theirs again and again. I said about Kru, they just hold their utility. They wait for the late round because they know Gambit want to play it slow. But this time around, it's a different story. Gambit are pushing out to this site
Nats is
quickly,
up. Do they know?
trying to push the pace and catch their opponents off guard, and that's exactly
Oh
what happens.
my
A
God.
triple to open it up.
Oh
Keeps
my
on
God.
going. A triple of his own, in fact. A blade storm popped, and the right click is going to look to close this out. Mazzino walking headfirst into it, but Redgar catches him in the
Holy
crossfire.
fuck.
16 to 15, and Tom, my worry now is that Gambit's defense has been incredible. They just had a pace change on the attack, and that completely blindsided Kru.
The
was a good
last
execute
attacking
from
round
them.
Gambit had was a prime
Yep.
gaming flawless to their opponents.
They were saving
Ooh,
shots.
Defo,
They
holy
get one
fuck.
of their own. There is so
Yeah.
much
my
resilience
God,
within
he
this
popped
squad, and you
off.
can see looking a little bit deflated on the Kru side. I'm sure there's plenty of people back over in Argentina, back in LATAM in general, cheering for this squad, but they need to dig deep and now win themselves an attacking round. Now there's an operator back onto Nags once again. Now he was patient last time, waiting and watching. I don't think there's going to be
This
that
dog
level of
went
aggression
deep.
coming out from Gambit this time.
So the one thing that's been able to force Defo off this angle is the Trailblazer, and this time it's used by Kru to claim control over Bathroom. That's going to put them on the back foot if they decide to push in the middle, because Defo will be waiting for them with the op in hand. I'm a little bit worried about that, because it almost pigeonholes them into going towards this B site.
They've managed to already get themselves one orb. Kesnit looking to try and get that a little bit closer to the showstopper.
Wait, what pushed Defo off? He
Defo
fell.
still trying to play around mid, and
He probably just
it's
fell.
tentative again. Kru are expecting, waiting
I feel like
for
that
some
would happen
level of
to me.
aggression, and Defo is
No?
the only man really facing any
don't
angle
know.
at all. And you can see the spike starting to
Kru's
rotate
going
out
A.
A side, but just look at the
Have
utility
they
that's
won an
already
A
there.
yet?
So much available at this point in time.
I don't know if they've won an attack
info
round.
still with this info is going to make it tough.
I don't know how they're gonna push this opera off. Do they have a flag?
Clock was an issue for
I mean, that
Gambit.
is one
It might
way,
now
the
be
good
for
old fashioned.
Kru. On their way in towards this site, Defo's being pushed off. He's able
Holy
to
shit, he
dash
got out.
away to safety.
Chronicle.
And Chronicle's still here, waiting for them to walk through.
Oh, Chronicle.
Oh my fucking god.
Delzik with the widest swing in the
Back
world.
In the game. They've shown up here and now the snake bites trying to slow them and
Time.
push them
You guys
out
need
of
to cover the
position.
plan for
12
him.
seconds left on the clock. They need to plant the spike
One more.
now. They're
Look at
getting
you all.
down and it looks like
Holy
Oh God, I can't!
attack for Kru shows up.
Tyson,
Just end it, just end it.
please.
Loud in the background as we go.
I'll go in and throw for them. Like, oh my God,
Get two in a
I
row.
can't.
It is just that resilience. No one wants to lose
Ugh.
this badly.
Some kind in, some kind in.
Tooth and nail every single
my way.
round. And I feel like there's got to be players on the Gambit
Oh
side
my
kicking
God.
themselves. Chronicle with an opportunity to shut that push down almost instantly.
Dude, my heart
Utility
can't take this.
so
Holy
well placed
fuck.
There's 1
to
million
delay
people
them. But
watching right
again,
now, apparently.
it's just that fire
Rookie
coming
numbers.
through from Kru
Wow.
that gets them another round. They move back
That is
onto
insane,
the
though.
defensive
On God.
side.
It is a really good game so far.
Again,
This is gonna have a
it's
higher
be a
viewership than the
fast-paced
finals,
take.
I already know.
Looking for that
I think
early
so, too.
control, already looking
And
for
less
because of
trying
drop-
to
Kru.
get
no,
those
because of
seekers
the drops.
online if possible.
Oh, actually, the drops
yeah,
in the
you're
finals.
right,
Forgot about
drops.
They're
that.
taking
Yeah.
a lot of space.
But like,
That
if
they
you,
are.
there's an actual
Yeah,
like,
it's
match
gotta be said,
yeah,
Gambit
I know you
had
mean.
a lot of success with the fast play earlier, but I don't expect Kru to be as caught off guard. And already
Again?
you see them put out their
Oh,
utility early.
Chronicle.
They're changing their pace, they're adapting, but they're not winning the
Holy.
duels. And ultimately, that's the only metric we give a damn about right now.
Oh.
Klaus able to get in for 2. That's a lifeline for
Oh.
Kru, but the rest of them fall like dominoes. Mazzino has to clutch it, and he will not.
Holy
Another
fuck.
fast round from Gambit,
Oh
and
God, I'm
another
feeling like I'm a
successful
little
Goddamn.
funky.
as they push to try and make that final spot. All they need to do is pull out a solid defense, and we've seen it from them time and time again.
Yeah, but
My
the
heart
times we
can't take
haven't
it
is when
anymore.
they've got themselves
What,
an
Ty?
attack round
Please
on
no
the
more
board.
Ortiz.
It is
Yeah.
just
I just
this
don't know.
weakness they've now
Chronicle's
found.
playing
These fast
insane
A-side
still.
hits is something that is really being struggled with from the side of Kru. And once again, it's up to them to find a response. I am looking at a judge, Mitch. I am looking at it, staring at it. Redgar has gone for this once again. This time,
nasty.
a different spot completely.
The only
And he's
thing
almost
is,
gonna
if
benefit
Redgar,
from
if he has to
putting that
retake B
same
with the judge, he's
aggressive
fucked.
Nebula, just to try and give them the false info that somebody has pushed up. That is not the case. Kesnet, though, is almost just running its way through. Already dead.
Oh my god.
Oh my
'Cause-
god.
Oh my god, what the fuck is
They just
happening?
round.
Into a 3v3 scenario. Chronicle left alone, but the info is that there's no one else here, at least for now.
Yeah,
Do you go for the B, the shower orb, and then the B orb, and try to get res? Or is that a troll call?
Already dealt with inside a bathroom.
Honestly, I think they're doing it.
I would call that.
I think they're doing
they're
it.
gonna do it?
Out of the equation.
I would
And they'll
go for
look
this
to
call,
move
but
through
I don't know if it's a
bathroom
troll call.
to try
No, it's
and
honestly
take
not that
that
troll.
control and fight the site. That means they'll be dueling Nats, and Redgar can't help. The man has got a judge inside of Lamps. They're avoiding one of the biggest dangers in this round. One step closer to that ulti.
Do you think
for
they'll
Nags.
realize?
If he gets a res online,
They should
that
know,
could
that's the
be
problem.
Dude, Chronicle has the
this
biggest
round,
fucking
but they're
balls
gonna
for pushing
round
this.
back. They're looking for
No,
the
it's 'cause he has the
B-side, and
read
little
that
do they
they're-
know
I mean,
Chronicle
yeah, true,
has
no.
made the incredibly aggressive push now. Took
He's
deep.
gonna
Better
Chronicle.
clear
Right past him.
this.
Already, the players
I think
are
they're clearing
starting
it.
to
No way they don't
rotate,
play.
and it's all on Chronicle. He'll be checked, but he still gets the
Delzik.
first. That's it, though. Great trade back by Delzik as they look for the site. That'll be Nags getting his res online if they can get this spike down. The molly, but they've already pushed through.
Oh, the
They
slow.
push it
Molly's on the
through
backside. They
there.
won't
That's
expect
true.
him already. Nat's able to take one.
Oh my god!
18 to 16, the defending champions. take it
Oh
across the
my
line.
God.
Gambit are going to the
My
grand final.
god. What a match.
There is
Oh,
a reason
man.
why
Tragic.
they are the Masters Berlin champions. There is a reason why we never count this team out, because even when they're down, they fight back every
Wow.
single time.
Wow.
This is the team that came in as favorites. This is the current best team in the world. But we
I mean,
have
amazing showing
to
by
give a
Kru.
shout out
Holy
to their
fuck.
opponents. This team came in as one of one. There was one LATAM representative. They have come
That was
top four in this
probably one
tournament,
of the
and
most
I would
intense
fight anybody at this point point who say they didn't deserve a spot in the final. They have been phenomenal, and they have taken the best team in the world.
I feel like Kru has given us like the best games, like straight up.
100%.
They've shown their resilience.
Like this entire, I'll be honest, Kru is like the only team that's keeping me in this event. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they made it really
once all
exciting.
the NA teams won, yeah.
Turning all the haters in the world into fans.
Finals is gonna be
the first game that we saw.
what?
We saw actually no,
Gambit versus
Liquid.
Yeah,
that was
I
terrible.
knew
So we thought same
We'll
old
see.
Kru. Let's move on. Let's not think about it anymore. And my God,
You know what I
they
mean?
came in against Furia.
Yeah,
Chronicle, holy fuck, this guy's impact is disgusting. This round right here, oh my, oh my, oh.
Buy one of their jerseys off them because I am blown away by this team. It's almost a shame they didn't make it all the way, but up against Gambit, there's no shame in that.
Man, they totally would have won
the
finals.
entire tournament. I don't
If they
think
made
anybody
you know?
argues that as a fall. It goes the full distance.
I do think that whoever won this game wins the event.
In fact, we got massive plays from the entire team. The entire server has been performing all the way through. Some of the craziest things from Chronicle, that ace that made absolutely no sense. And yeah, sure, look how many people are there. Look how many fans this team has brought through. They've been world class.
A well-deserved round of applause from that crowd as well. I only wish they were here to give it to them in person, because Kru most certainly deserve our respect. But the take-home point is that Gambit are still competing for the best in the world. And yeah, screw the fist bumps. Let's get the hugs out there.
The hugs, bro.
Really incredible, and there's no surprise with the respect that these teams have for each other after a series like that.
There can't be anything more than mutual respect. That was an incredible series. The fight back in the first map as well.
I love that.
I think this is the difference that I've seen from Gambit.
I
think that we even didn't
that
see
is
in the
why
previous
people happy.
tournament, is that they have this resilience now. We saw them previously just body a lot of teams. We saw them in the past even choke.
That's so good.